This week's edition of SmackDown Live already started off 10 times better than Raw, as we saw the return of its women's champion, the man Becky Lynch, who let everybody know she's ready to get back to action. Lynch called out Charlotte Flair, who mentioned that in order to give Ronda Rousey the beating she asked her to do at the Survivor Series, she only nearly accomplished it by channeling her inner Lynch, and rather than being the man, she is still riding the coattails of her old man, but Flair obviously disagreed. Ready to fight each other once again, Paige would intervene just in time and book the first ever women's TLC match between the two. However, a whole bunch of face and heel female wrestlers on the brand would come out, demanding to know what happened to their title shot and why Flair has been given another shot at the title. Pleased by the passion in the women's division who are hungry to gain the title, she booked a battle royal to determine the third spot in the match, now making it a triple threat. Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, Naomi, Carmella, Zelina Vega, Asuka, the Iconics and Lana would all fight for a chance for the spot. But it all came down to Asuka and Sonya Deville, but ultimately Asuka would win the chance to grab the title at TLC. But why Asuka? Why a triple threat? Well, we have 3 reasons why. Number 1. There have been too many Flair vs Lynch matches. Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch have faced off on a number of occasions already, most notably at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view where Becky Lynch managed to defeat the Queen for the championship, the second time at the Super Showdown where Flair was made the winner via DQ, as in a desperate move Becky clocked Flair with the title after nearly tapping out, their title match on SmackDown which was held to be a draw, and their brutal last women's standing match at the first ever all-women's pay-per-view. Most have been great and their match at Evolution was outstanding, but having a 5th one-on-one match wasn't in WWE's interest. They needed to mix things up by adding in another competitor. Frankly, it could have been any other female on the roster, but they chose Asuka for a reason. Number 2. Asuka deserves to be in this match. It's difficult to think of any superstar, male or female, who has seen their stock plummet as fast as Japan's Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. Sadly, Asuka has gone from a global phenomenon and a dominant NXT Women's Champion to just another painted face in the WWE. While the WWE started things off right with a winning streak from her main roster debut in the ring at 2017's TLC pay-per-view, continuing with her win at the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble match, things went downhill from there at WrestleMania 34. Her loss to Charlotte at Mania made no sense, and she went from being billed as the WWE superstar with the longest winning streak to a wrestler who couldn't even beat Carmella, and more recently, she has inexplicably been inserted into a tag team with Naomi, which has simply done nothing for her. If anybody deserves this push, it would be Asuka. Number 3. Becky Lynch might not be cleared to wrestle. Becky Lynch is probably one of the most over superstars on the roster today, but she's not been able to wrestle for some weeks due to the injury she suffered at the hands or fist of Nia Jax when she legitimately clocked her during SmackDown's invasion on Raw. Consequently, the injury led to her having a post-match concussion and she was not cleared to wrestle Ronda Rousey, with Charlotte Flair taking her place. Whilst WWE have taken all the necessary precautions to safeguard Lynch from any further concussions, her status could change later on. Fans only have to look at Alexa Bliss to know this, as after the Evolution pay-per-view, she was cleared to wrestle and did so at a house show in Spain, but immediately after, she wasn't cleared and is yet to get back in the ring. It's possible the same thing could happen here, and WWE want to make sure they can still have a match. It might not be for the Women's Championship, but they can easily take Lynch out of the match if they need to. What do you guys think of Asuka being added? Let us know in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.